the amount of platinum they should pull in a week is probably going to be closer to like 100 to 300, maybe 500 if they like did not like work a lot and like only played this game. It could definitely vary though based on drop rates, but I feel like 100 to 300 is a very good estimation for that player that like has played for a few weeks. For
Okay.
somebody that just started playing,
Yeah.
probably closer to like 50 or 100.
Now, what could you? Let's talk about what you could buy with that amount of platinum, just to put things into perspective. 50 to 100 platinum doesn't actually sound like a lot when you led the conversation with 5,000, right?
Yeah.
So let's enlighten maybe the new player crew. What could you get with 50 plat, dude?
Quite a lot.
Other than so many ammo cases, as was clearly pointed out in chat.
Yeah.
By Chubbs. Thank you, bro.
So, depending on the mod, most mods that are like widely used. So this is for the player that like just started. Most mods that are widely used, like we're talking like Point Strike, we're talking like Intensify, Flow, like all the standard ones, right? Most of those mods sell anywhere between like 1 plat to like maybe like 10 or 12 plat on like the high end. And that right there is like anywhere from like 4 mods to like 20 mods pretty much. Like there's a lot you can spend as a new starting player for that much. But mainly the thing that my head draws to is the stuff I was talking about earlier, which is the Warframe slots, the weapon slots, catalysts, and reactors, right? And I think all of those are 20 plat. I think you get 2. Weapon slots might actually be 12. Let me check. Because I'm at the market right here.
No, and that's good for somebody to know, right? Because
yeah, weapon slots are 12. Warframe slots, I believe, are 20. Yeah, they're 20. And then both the Orokin catalysts and reactors are also 20. But that right there, if you're making like 50 plat, like just in a week, that's enough for like 2 Warframe slots or like 3 weapon slots, which is actually 6 weapon slots, because you get 2 when you buy them for 12 plat. You could buy 3 Forma if you want to, because the Forma bundle is actually cheaper than buying 3 Forma individually. Please, if anybody is listening, always buy the Forma bundle. Never buy individually. Forma bundle is always more worth it.
That's what
That's true.
Yeah, I've been told the same.
Yeah, I know so many people that didn't even know it existed. They do a much better job of advertising it now than they did. But way back in the day, the Forma bundle was not well advertised at all. But you can buy quite a bit of things for 50 plat.
Okay. Now you could I don't think you mentioned this, but could you buy a prime frame?
Yes, you could. Depending on which prime frame. You could buy prime weapons, you can buy prime frames. You definitely have to be careful of which ones you're looking for, because they are mastery locked, some of them. I think most of them actually aren't, but the weapons are. A few of the Warframe primes are at like mastery 4 or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, and some of them are actually really expensive if they're vaulted too, right?
Yeah, vaulted definitely plays a huge part in prices. My favorite
what does vault mean, DJ?
You put it in the vault.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
So essentially what happens with some of these warframes, they get thrown into what they call a vault, where you can't not use them, but you can't farm them at that moment in time. And then I think some people that have those particular frames, which, you know, some people might even make a business out of this on Warframe for platinum and stuff. They'll hold on to these frames and they'll wait till they're vaulted, and then when they're vaulted, they just they cost more to buy because they're in higher demand.
Well, that sounds like a seasonal thing.
Apex could probably chime in on that. I think they have a rotation of some sort, right? Apex, like they vault Warframes every now and then, and they unvault them and stuff.
Yeah, so usually when a new Prime Warframe comes out, the oldest Prime Warframe and its weapon and like companion or whatever came with it, pretty much besides the cosmetics, get vaulted along with it. And basically, like when Inaros came out, I don't know the exact Prime Warframe that got vaulted, but the oldest one that's currently in the rotation is the one that got vaulted, and when the new one comes out, which is probably going to be Nazah, when Nazah Prime comes out and his weapon, uh, the next oldest Warframe Prime is going to be vaulted, and they bring them back like occasionally. I don't exactly know what the time frame is. I think it's 3 months. I think it is seasonally.
Okay.
And I don't know if there's like a decision on like which ones they bring back, like if it's always the same two. I've seen Ember and Frost come back. I've seen Loki and Rhino come back, but I've also seen like a mix of those with different Warframes. So I don't know if there's like thing you can track for which ones are coming back in the Prime Vault, but they usually
Right.
bring back two always, and they always come back with their cosmetics they came out with in the Prime Access, and they always come back cheaper than the original Prime Access.
Wow, that's actually super interesting.
Did you not know about that,
So
Mark?
so that's well, I did, but like I didn't know how aggressive they were at the
Yeah,
rotations.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So I really like that. I really like that.
And one important thing to mention too is that if you get relics with Prime parts in them, so like
Yeah.
say I like got a Titania relic that has like a bunch of Titania's parts and like her weapon parts and like stuff like that, and
Right.
Titania got vaulted, I don't lose that relic. I keep that relic exactly as it is. Even so when a Prime gets rotated, they switch out the parts that are in the relic with different Prime parts, whether it's the Prime parts that just came out or other Prime parts that are in rotation. They'll swap the things that are in that relic. But if you have that relic with the old vaulted stuff in it, you keep that
Yeah.
relic. It does not get altered. So you can keep that and like just farm a bunch of them and either trade those relics to other players if they want to open them, or you can open them yourself. None of your relics ever get touched by what gets vaulted and what doesn't.
Right. That's crazy.
I might
So
have some
how
for it.
fast would that speed up a new player's, you know what I mean? Like how fast would that speed up a new player's experience?
Buying a Prime,
Let's yeah. I
or
mean,
buying a Prime Access.
well, so all of the things that we talked about that they could buy with the 50 to 100 platinum
Oh, okay. I see what you're
thing,
saying.
right?
Mhm.
How much would that?
It depends on what they buy. Some of the stuff will speed up their experience. Like you could get XP boosters or resource boosters. They do have like the 3-day ones that are cheaper. I think those are at like 40 plat, like an affinity booster for 3 days. Yeah, 40 plat for that.
Okay.
So that would definitely speed up your experience. But if you're buying like slots or Forma or anything like that, or catalysts, that's not really going to
Mhm.
speed up your experience. That's more so going to make it like a more flexible experience, I would say. And what I mean by that
Gotcha.
is so you have a limited amount of space in your inventory for warframes and weapons, and eventually you're going to have to get rid of something whether you want to or not, or you're going to have to get more slots. And I should also mention that certain weapons and warframes that you get from quests usually come with slots, and free stuff you get from Twitch, like Twitch Prime, or
Mm,
like if DE ever does like giveaways, all of their free stuff always comes with slots. So you don't have
got
to worry about that. And if
So
you
like
don't
when
want
we
the
got
weapon,
what was the frame they just gave away recently?
Hydroid.
Ember.
Hydroid.
Oh, Hydroid, yeah,
Hydroid.
Yep.
from Tennokan. I was
Yep.
thinking Ember from Twitch Prime.
So like the
Uh,
Tennocon stuff that they did, that came with a catalyst already in it, correct?
yeah, it came
Yep.
with a reactor in it, and it came with a slot already as well.
There you
Super,
go.
super
And
helpful. Yeah, save you
yeah,
some cash.
even for me, like I do not mind getting duplicate warframes at all. because I will just always immediately sell them and just take that free slot. Because at the very least, that's like 20 plat.
Yeah, exactly. And even now, right? Like with
Mhm.
with the helmet system, is it just a certain kind of Warframe you can feed it? It's primes, right? Or no, I'm
No,
sorry, starter frames or not starter frames,
it's
but basic
Non-primes.
non-primes,
non-prime
non-prime.
warframes.
Okay,
Any non-prime warframe.
yeah. So there you go. I mean, even if you get like a duplicate non-primed Warframe, now you have something else you can do with it.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess Apex. Do we have some time for more?
Yeah.
Okay. Apex, you said was like 2013 when you really started playing.
2017 was when I really started playing, but
Okay.
2013 was when like I first
when you
like ever
started.
loaded up the game.
What sources were you using back in the day? Like when you first touched the game, when you very first touched the game,
Like for
like
looking stuff up.
absolutely. Because now we're 7 years later from when you
Mhm.
actually first started even to touch Warframe. 7 years later, everybody's like getting onto the wiki. There's a lot more YouTube videos. What's different? What's different now, and what was different then? I guess. And what did you use as a source?
There are way, way more resources now than they were before. I
Yeah.
honestly can't remember if I
Wow.
ever used the wiki or if it even existed when I started playing. I think I vaguely remember it did exist, but it looked way different than it does now. It looked way more like the style back then, which was all like dark, like spacey blacks and like blues and stuff like that. And this one's like a lot more prime style and way more up to date, and I like it a lot better.
Nice.
Um,
Wow. Okay.
but uh, I think besides like the old wiki, if it existed, that I might be misremembering if it didn't.
I
Uh,
can't even remember. Was that around chat? Like, does anybody know? It was 2013.
yeah,
I
that's a
mean,
long time ago.
yeah, we're talking
Uh,
almost 10 years ago.
the game was definitely not as popular as it was like even in 2017.
Hmm.
2017 is when it really started to take off.
Yeah.
Um, but I don't remember ever finding YouTube videos for this game. Like I would find like really like poorly recorded, like hard to understand like what was being said in the game, and
Mm-hmm.
just not really like a lot of people covering this game because it was not ideal at the time. I think that's part of the reason why I didn't actually like progress any is because I just either didn't care about looking things up or was just like unable to find things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I think
And
now that's what, even I have a tab open now as I'm playing the game, right? Like
Mhm.
what do I need to do to get this or what do I need to do to get that? I guess it's I think new players have an issue with it, and I know I did. I still do. I mean, like there's just so much to look up. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Thanks for
I can
letting me
tell
in
you
on
right now as a veteran player, that does not get any better. Because like
that.
right now, I have both your stream and Mark's stream open,
Yeah.
and I also have 3 tabs open. I've got one for Warframe Market, one for the wiki on one of the fish I was missing for where I can find it, and then I also had a YouTube video open for a build I was working on.
Nice.
So that definitely does not get any better.
That just goes to show you that statement alone, like one for a fish that I'm looking for. Like,
Yeah,
come on, man. Like, that's awesome.
it is one of the newer fish though from Heart of Demo. So
Demos. Okay.
yeah.
that's fair. So something to think about, I guess, from a new player's perspective, right? How hard is it to understand some of these currencies that we're utilizing?
From a new player's perspective, very, 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 very hard. And I think a lot of that is because of how many currencies there are in the game and how different they are from like other MMOs and like just
Okay.
other games in general. Like the token system is in itself, like if we just isolate the token system in the new update, away from all of the other currency, is
Mm-hmm.
inherently complicated for a new player just because of like all the steps you have to go through with it, right? So you got to do bounties to get tokens. You got to use
Right.
tokens to get more tokens. You got to trade tokens to get standing. You got to use standing to get new stuff, and you got to use that new stuff to rank up in the standing or in the syndicate. So that alone is like an entire complicated system on its own with like 3 different currencies.
Just jumping through a bunch of hoops. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to get what you
Right.
need. But I guess that's how they keep the game interesting, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's way more complicated for a new player than a veteran player because looking at the Deimos update like on its own, I think it is
Right.
by far the best open world they have ever had. And comparing it to the releases of the other 2 open worlds, it's definitely only gone up in quality in terms of like the economy, at least for like the player hub areas for like standing and things like that. Plains of Eidolon on release had absolutely garbage trash fire amounts of like grind in it. It was terrible. I
Oh,
cannot
no.
express how bad it was, but they eventually fixed it. It's way better now. Fortuna made that even better because besides getting standing faction or faction standing from bounties, you can also like get these things called debt bonds, which you can trade for standing.
Yep.
You could
Right.
trade pets, or not pets, but like the conservation animals for standing. You can
Yep.
trade mining materials for standing. And it's a lot easier to farm standing in general on Fortuna. And in Deimos, they made it even easier because although it's very complicated with all the tokens, you can literally farm over your cap. So, like, if people don't know, your mastery rank determines how much standing you can get with different factions. So, as a mastery 28, right now I can get 29,500 standing every
Daily
single
standing.
day.
Yep.
Yep. And that resets at like 8 p.m. Eastern. And then I can get more standing. So in Fortuna, or I guess Plains of Eidolon would be a better example. The only way for me to like bank standing would be to like mine or go fishing. But in the new update, because everything is this token system, I can just keep doing bounties and keep stockpiling these tokens. So the instant it hits 8 p.m., I can just be like, here's all my tokens.
Yep.
Please
Yeah.
give me standing.
Yep.
Well, and you can do that with most of the other, like, well, I guess you could do it with Eidolons for sure.
Yeah. You can do it with the other syndicates, but the other syndicates, it's a lot harder because their syndicate missions are on a time system as well. And that's where you get the syndicate medallions. So it is possible, but it's a lot like clunkier is the better word I'd say for it. And I definitely think this way is, personally, if it were me, I would just completely remove the standing cap. I understand why it's there, because otherwise everybody would blow through content immediately. But the changes they did to it with this update definitely made it way better. Because now, like, a Mastery 0 person or Mastery 1 doesn't have only 1,000 faction.
Right.
And I feel like this just makes it like easier for players to get into the content faster.
And speed plays a role in that, you know.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Before
definitely.
your attention span is gone.
Yeah. Especially now when, I mean, look at the abundance of games that are out that are just, it's a great time to be alive in it with video games. I mean, look at all the stuff, you know, video games have accomplished. And if you can't capture someone's attention, it's just gonna be bad news. So
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
they do it well.
Right.
Well,
No, 100%. I think that changes a lot of things. So let's think about you know, this is, gosh, I think this is the first time too. So DJ and I are gonna have to admit to both of our streams that you know, we didn't realize how long some of these interviews would be, because this is like literally our second episode.
yeah. Yeah.
So it's funny because like some of this stuff is, I think, super crucial information, and I don't want to cut it short just to say, hey, we should cut it short. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think something to think about, you know, is obviously like we'll try to keep things as sweet as we can, because I know we've each got the night of streaming ahead of us, right? And we don't want to, you know, we both miss interacting already with our chats. I can guarantee you. Okay.
Yeah.
I think they found a way to. I think they found a way to kind of keep themselves busy.
So let's talk about the here and the now as a veteran player. What kind of like what do you have on me, the guy who just started a few months ago?
In terms of what?
In terms of just like being able to access things in the game.
So my mastery being higher allows me to get way more standing for sure. And in a lot of cases that doesn't really matter all that much because
Okay.
unless something new comes out like Deimos cares about standing. So I just hit max rank, which is rank 5, with the Heart of Deimos faction, the Entrati, today. And there is
Right.
some more stuff there that I'm not gonna spoil for hitting rank 5, but it's very cool. And
Okay.
that is something that is definitely an advantage because it's gonna like somebody who's mastery like 12 or something is gonna take like you probably do you know what rank you are in the Entrati, Mark?
I can look. Actually, I think I'm 2 or 3.
Yeah, 2 or 3 sounds right. But like based on just your standing limitations alone, like that's as far as you're going to be able to get because of like how they have standing limited. And the other thing is Helminth. Like Helminth, because I've played so long, I've got all these resources built up, and even though I have all these resources built up, it is just swallowing mass amounts of resources so fast. I have like
He's
gotten
hungry.
so low on so many things, and it's honestly gotten to the point where I feel like unless Helminth wants to eat something, you should not feed him.
Wow.
Like unless there's a full green up arrow, which I think takes 24 hours if it's a neutral item.
Also, I'm associate with like 13,000 out of 70,000
Okay,
as of
so
today.
okay, gotcha. Unless that Helminth is hungry for something in particular, do not feed him because it is not worth it.
He wants pizza. I already
Yeah.
know it.
I do. Yeah, he does want pizza. For
Who
those of you
doesn't?
who are wondering, by the way, Helminth is the new thing that everybody's been excited about, right?
Yep.
It's the thing that's allowing us to. I want to use the term like cross abilities is probably the best way. It's like you're able to use different abilities in different warframes.
Yeah, modular abilities, pretty much.
Modular abilities. Thank you. Yeah, that's a very good description.
Because they pretty much modular items are like the thing that really like took off from the open worlds. It started with the Zaws and Amps, and
Mhm.
has only like gone up from there. You've got Zaws, you have Amps, you've got Warframe powers now. You have dogs and cats, which are modular now. Primaries and secondaries, MOA companions.
Okay.
Pretty much everything has a modular outcome.
And that's good. It gives it's if things are done right, obviously that adds for a lot of diversity in the gameplay, which I think is what
Yeah.
a lot of players are looking for when they play Warframe.
Yep.
Yeah, and I feel like they've succeeded in that pretty well. Like,
Right.
obviously some of the Helminth abilities aren't like the best and could definitely use changes, which they're probably going to get at some point. And the only really modular thing I'd say like didn't really succeed was probably the primary kick guns. And
Okay.
that's mainly just because like speaking as like a veteran player who like enjoys playing like what is the best like of like hardest hitting stuff, primary kick
Yeah.
guns, only one of them is like the top end of like top end primary weapons. And a lot of that is just because primary weapons are the weakest weapon type in terms of primary, secondary, and melee weapons.
Wow. Okay.
But from those, only the beam kit gun for primaries is the top one. All of the other ones are not really that good, and so there's not really much of a choice there, just because
Mhm.
of how strong the beam one is compared to the others. But everything else, I feel like, is like very, very good. Like the Zaws are amazing. Zaws are almost always best in class for their weapon type.
That's what I've been. Yeah, that's what I hear.
Yeah. Secondary
Yeah.
kit guns are also amazing, like the Rattle Guts kit gun, the Catch Moon, which got nerfed because of how widely used it was, and the Tomb Finger are all like amazing kit guns. I think there's a fourth one, but I can't remember the name. But those three alone just like make the entire category a success. And even the helmet system, as like overcosted as it is, as like bad as some of the abilities are, I feel like is a success in some cases, because it definitely allows you to like play how you want, and that's something Warframe has like always been adept at, and the best out of any game I've ever played is you get to play how you want. And if you want to like be top end, like hitting all of those red crits, like doing the most damage, hitting big number, you can do that. If you want to like make your Warframe like bright pink and just like shoot like space ships with bright pink energy and have like a really cool black and pink Syandana and play Titania, you can do that.
What?
There's literally just
my black and pink Titania with my hot pink flamethrower is starting to question your motives. Okay.
Yeah. There's just so many things you can do in this game, and I feel like that's like the most appealing part to me. Besides like
Right.
it being fluid, is like at any time I could switch and just do whatever I want. Like maybe today I only want to play Avara and I want to go fishing, and that's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go fishing because I hate my life.
Fishing's
Or
actually relaxing in this game. I actually
yeah,
like doing it. It's fun.
I actually do like
Yeah.
fishing. The only place I don't like fishing is Deimos because of brainlet squids in the sky that like to interrupt
Get
you when
outta
you're,
here.
when you are going fishing. Those are the only.
Deimos is 1,000% easier than all of the other places.
It is definitely easier, but I hate the squids so much. I hate them so much. They are the absolute worst. But
As I'm fishing right now.
yeah,
I think I was doing that last time we were doing this. I was actually fishing when we were doing our talk. I guess I had a question that might. Okay, so I remember having a certain kind of like. Okay, so when I play games for the very first time, I have a feeling, right? Like I have a certain feeling about it. What was your first like emotion, I guess, about the game? Like, so for instance, the game does really well at power fantasy, right? Like that's kind of what.
absolutely.
Yeah. So this is like basically, you want to be a badass, you want to come and fucking wreck some shit. You come and play Warframe, right? Like this, you're a space ninja. What was your first emotion playing the game? Like how did you feel playing Warframe for the first time?
This is fucking cool. That was my
Yeah.
very first thought.
Yeah.
And I remember the exact moment it happened, and it was when I used Rhino Stomp for the first time.
Oh shit.
His stomp is literally just the description for it alone just made me immediately fall in love with Rhino, and just is why he's my favorite Warframe. But he's literally supposed to be so heavy that his stomp alone stops time, and like seeing it in
Okay.
action and the way they animated it, which like knocks everybody in the air, and you can like see all the particles and like metal shavings from the ground just like slowly falling, like that alone just was the immediate moment I was hooked. Like just using his ultimate and seeing like everything about like just a big cool like Warframe like smashing things so hard they stop time, and then like immediately just being able to pull out your sword and just like cut people in half. Like it was so cool. It was so
Yeah.
cool.
Absolutely. And going kind of building on that, like I've seen people actually capture moments of them slicing enemies in half on camera, like, and slowing it down. I think
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure it's
wow.
called Captura is what it is.
Yeah, Captura.
Yeah. So I mean, man, like talk about a game that's just so versatile and has so many different aspects to it. I mean, I know there's some people that have definitely hit the ceiling, and there are people in our chat currently. Nikiri is one of them, and I think Nikiri doesn't, just kind of stops and takes little breaks because there's not a lot to do. But for a newer player, I think that I'm still in a honeymoon phase with this game, and super excited to keep playing this for months and hopefully years to come. So
Yeah.
I hope you find that honeymoon phase again, Apex.
Yeah.
If you aren't still in it, I mean, who knows? You might.
I mean,
you might still
honestly,
feel the same.
my favorite thing about this game is just like how much of a badass it makes you feel like just with the Warframe powers and the new weapons that come out and like even the mechs, like the mech is really what I'm trying to go for now because of just how ridiculous it is.
It's insane.
And
Right.
when Eidolons first came out, immediately I was like, imagine if we could like build mechs to fight them. And I really just want to put a mech against an Eidolon. It's probably not going to go well at all, but I for sure am going to try. And so that's the goal I'm going for right now. And it's just things like that that keep me playing this game, man. Like there's a lot of stuff like I don't know about this game. Like like pressing P to bring up all your resources you
I think we
collected
were
from a
talking
mission.
about that the other night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like there's just so many combinations of things that make me like playing this game, like community, fluidity of movements, like how cool the melee combat is. Even though I don't really like the melee 3.0 changes because I preferred how melee stances were previously, I still like the melee combat a lot, and it's still my favorite thing to use. And just the longer this game goes on, the more stuff there is in the game and more things to love about it, and that's why it's just like one of my favorite games.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting. That's super interesting. I think I want to know what do you hope the future is for the next release of this game? So you could talk about anything from a frame, a specific design element, an open world concept, just anything maybe that they've talked about. What's your hope for the future right now? Like as a veteran player, knowing that like, you know, all the things we've talked about today, which has been a lot, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Where's something you hope the game is going towards? Like if it was let Apex design the next thing.
So this is two parts. So first part is a smaller thing that is not related to the second part at all, but it's just something I've always wanted to see. So like in games like this, and just games in general, my favorite thing to do is play like monster characters, like characters that are not human at all. And part of that is because like my favorite game ever is Evolve,
Oh,
which is
really?
awful because like I know how bad that game is. I agree with how bad that game
Wait,
was,
isn't
but
isn't that the one where you like you're a werewolf or whatever, or like you're a
uh,
beast?
so you're a like big monster thing,
Yeah.
and you evolve through 3 stages, and it was like a 1 versus 4, like kind of Dead by Daylight style thing.
I do
Uh,
remember this game. Yeah.
yeah, and it
Yeah.
was immensely controversial because of how much DLC like released with it, like skins they had just piled on. The publisher at the time was 2K, and it was made by Turtle Rock Studios, the studio who made the first Left 4 Dead game.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
cool.
2K at the time really wanted to pump this game out and did not give them any time at all to like make the game they wanted to make. And so they ended up releasing this horribly buggy, horribly balanced, like very, very short, no campaign, like game that should have honestly been like $20 or free to play at the start, and it would have been pretty good. But this was before free to play games were like really taking off. This was like maybe a year or two too soon, in my opinion, for like free to play stuff. And they did try and go free to play, but at that point it was too late. But
That's surprising that what well, I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? Like we're talking about power fantasy, right? Like so I
yeah,
suppose I specifically remember seeing like gameplay and a little bit of hype about that game, and even Martu, one of our moderators and one of my good friends, we've been playing games together for years. He showed me that game and he's like, check this out, this looks pretty exciting. And
Wow.
yeah, and I think for the most part it's going back to the power fantasy thing, right? Like when you turn into
yeah,
a beast or when you go into a certain stage, I guess you turn into more of a badass, right? Like is that the whole premise?
yeah, pretty much. The way the game goes, to give like a very, very quick rundown, is like the 4 hunters are trying to kill the monster before the monster reaches stage 3 and is presented with a new objective. And the monster's goal is you start at stage 1 and you have to eat all of the like NPC monsters and like evolve yourself. And when you evolve, you get to like upgrade your skills and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so you want to go from stage 1 to stage 3. Stage 1, you're weaker than the 4 characters that are hunting you. Stage 2, you're about the same. And stage 3, you are much stronger than them. And so your goal is to get to stage 3 as fast as possible and either kill all 4 of the hunters at once or destroy the like maps generator pretty much. And if either one of those happens, you win. And if they kill you, they win. And to me, that was the first game that like really let you play as like a monster character, because there are very few games that let you play as like the bad guy, quote unquote, right?
Yeah.
And monsters like have always been cool for me, like Godzilla, like all the monster movies, like always been like great for me. Even like Pacific Rim and stuff, and like movies like that are like quote unquote bad and not like well written at all, but they're just enjoyable, right? And
Right.
that's how that game was for me. Like it was enjoyable and unique. And so this is really off topic, but this leads back to my first point, which was the thing I would like to see is a like monster, like not humanoid at all Warframe, which doesn't really fit with lore of Warframes at all, and I don't think they would ever do. But like some sort of like monster, like evolving beast, like sort of thing, just would be pretty cool, just as like a unique design. But that was the first point. That's not related to the second point at all. The second point that I would really like to see for the future of Warframe is the evolution of Railjack.
Wow.
I think that there's a lot of talk about like Railjack could have been done better, and I mean I've honestly only done a couple handful of Railjack missions, but that's definitely been on the radar. I've definitely heard the same.
So
yeah.
before I go further into this point, I'm going to ask you guys a question. Did you ever look at Railjack's trailers or the TennoCon where it was revealed, or have you ever heard anything about what the original design for Railjack was?
No.
None.
Okay. So basically, at the very first TennoCon, the trailer for Railjack had this was when they were announcing Fortuna as well. So they were showing off Fortuna. They finished doing what they were doing on Fortuna, and the big reveal, because nobody had any idea Railjack was coming. The big reveal was they went to the top of a hill, and they looked off into the sky, and Ordis just pops up on your screen and said, ready to extract, operator, and he comes down from the sky in your Railjack, and you can just walk in, and then you go where you want. And basically, Steve, the like head developer of Warframe, pretty much, or creative designer, I don't know exactly his title, but his whole like perfect vision for Railjack is the bridge between other content, and basically, he wants you to be able to go between like your normal missions in Railjack and just fly there yourself, whether that's in the loading screen like in your Railjack, or like go from a mission to like a Railjack mission to your next mission, or like anything like that. It's basically its whole original design was to bridge the gap between the rest of Warframe and take you where you're wanting to go, pretty much, and basically become your flagship.
Gotcha.
And I think that's still the plan. It's just very delayed now.
It's in the works.
A lot of setbacks.
Yeah, I think it's in the works for sure.
I hope that's the plan.
One of the things that they showed after that is something that we didn't get with Railjack. Railjack on release was very, very different from what we got, or from what was promised. But basically, this part is coming. They confirmed this part was coming. Fleet battles is another thing that Railjack is supposed to get. And in their fleet battle,
that sounds cool.
I don't know if it was a rank 5 Kuvalich or higher, but your Kuvalich had gotten so strong that he was able to hire his own private army and capital ship.
What? That's awesome.
And so basically, you were going to fight your Kuvalich in space with your Railjack, and your Kuvalich had like a big giant battleship, like Star Destroyer, Star Wars levels of like big ship. And it was like a 3-part like excursion pretty much, where the first part was breaking the first wave of fighters that it sent after you, and then once you did that, you would move to the ship's side and have to lower the shields. And in this demo they showed, they weren't actually the ones in Railjack to lower their shield. You sent a distress beacon out, and the distress beacon was picked up by other players who were not in your mission at all. And this is part of like something that was tested with Scarlet Spear, where you had to queue up for it. But in the demo you didn't. You just had like a beacon that you could put out. So like if you guys were fishing, you could put out like a little beacon that like pulls in radio signals, right? And so in their test, they had like a bunch of DE employees that were all just fishing. They had a little radio beacon set up behind them, and they were all just going fishing. And then the radio beacon picked up something saying that a Railjack crew needed their help. And there was a shield matrix that was shielding the Kuvalich's ship on Plains of Eidolon where they were fishing.
Yeah.
And so they just had to go and do like a quick little like side bounty where they had to kill the commander of the base that they were at and disable the ship shield. And when they did that, you saw the big laser in the sky coming from Earth disable, and like the shield lowered from the Kuvalich. And then they could actually fight the ship and destroy it. And that's something that I think would help immensely with Railjack, and just making it more interactive and just like making it more interesting for the community too. Because imagine if you were just like mining or something, and then you got a mission saying like, "Hey, some people need your help. You want to help them, or you're just going to keep mining?" Like you could keep mining, but you could also just like help an entire crew of Railjack people.
That's insane, dude. That is insane. I hope you've got me excited. I hope they do something like that.
Yeah, and I feel like if they ever like get around to doing that, I feel like Railjack will be just a bigger and bigger thing. And that's what Steve talked about. He was basically like, this is it. This is what Warframe was always meant to be, like connecting everything together with your Railjack. And I hope they move towards that more. Like I don't know how they would do it.
Take
but
the orbiter away. Incorporate everything in the orbiter inside the Railjack.
That's what I was about to say, actually, because way back when, I don't know if this was concept art for Railjack or not, but there was a piece of art that was leaked that showed where your orbiter fits on the rest of your Tenno ship, and your orbiter was like a small, tiny thing on the top of your rail, or not Railjack, but at the time it was what the main thing was, a landing craft. And I think now the whole orbiter is just called a landing craft.
Wow.
But I think it would be pretty cool if you could like merge the two eventually. Maybe get a bigger Railjack, or just completely move the orbiter into the Railjack. But either way,
isn't Ordis like a criminal that's like brought back to?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you're opening this up with Apex here.
Yeah. So
yeah, this is like, I mean, like who wants that? Like, get rid of the criminal, put him back in jail.
So if you don't know the lore for Ordis, pretty much he was a criminal bounty hunter. He wasn't actually really a criminal. He was just a bounty hunter. And he worked for the Orokin. And the Orokin said, like, hey, you do this job for us. We're going to pay you pretty well. You like money, right? And Ordis at the time, I forget his actual name, but there's like a little Easter egg lore thing where he talks.
Jimmy.
But yeah, Jimmy. But basically, he was like, yeah, sure, I'll do the job. And he did the job. And when he came back, I'm like paraphrasing this really hard, but this is pretty much what happened. he came back. And he was like, "All right, pay up." And the Orokin was like, "All right, your payment is you get to become one of us. You get to be one of us. Doesn't that sound great? Don't you like that?" And Ordis was like, "Fuck that. Give me money. I want money. Why would I want to become one of you? Give me money."
Greedy
And
bastard.
they pretty much said, "No, we're not going to give you money." And so he was about to just kill them all, and because he felt betrayed, and they like sent guards after him. I think it was the Dax at the time, but they sent people to like apprehend him, and he ended up ripping a like leg bone or something out of his body and stabbing everybody with it. And
What the fuck?
so he killed a bunch of people with his like own bone that he pulled out of his body.
Oh, dude, what a legend. Holy shit.
And so as punishment, they made him serve the Tenno. And that's why like when he glitches out, he gets
Wow.
randomly bloodthirsty because those are his old memories coming back.
Wow. That's cool.
That's hot. That's hot. The more you know
The more you know, Rainbow.
with Apex. The more you know with Apex. It's crazy.
Apex, you've been awesome, dude. Thank you, man.
Yeah, no problem. It was fun being on. Happy to come back
Yeah, thank
anytime if
you.
you need me.
Definitely. I mean, like, I feel, DJ, I don't know how you feel with this, but dude, there's so many questions. I feel like I only got like a third of the way through the list I had prepared.
Jesus.
if I can be honest with you, I feel like we only got about a third of the way through, which is insane.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like there's so many things that like a veterans player's perspective helps out a newer player in a game like this so much.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, like we didn't even get to talk about platforming, dude.
Yeah. We
Like
talked a little bit about it, but not much.
Well,
we didn't even get to talk about platforming, bro.
I think that when we start to bring more people on and you know, Apex, thanks for volunteering to come back whenever we would like, you know, whenever we need you to, because I think it's gonna be cool to kind of see, because we're gonna do this often, right? Like, and things are gonna evolve and
Mhm.
things are gonna change, and you know, maybe we can like reflect back on some of our earlier talks, and I don't know, I'm excited for this whole Thursday night thing that we're doing here, and I hope.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, me too. And I think a lot of, you know, from what I've been seeing in chat too, like a lot of the guys in chat
Right.
are really enjoying this and they think it's cool. So yeah, I'm super excited to keep going with this and see where this journey takes us.
Hell yeah. I think it's a great idea what you guys have started here, and I think it could definitely pop off and then become like an actual thing in like the main like Warframe community,
That'd
because
be
it's definitely
amazing.
something that's very unique and not many people do.
Yeah, agreed. And that's kind of where I think me and Mark wanted to just essentially be innovate
Oh, yeah.
some new things and bring some new ideas to the community, because the community in general has just been great to the both of us, and I think
Yeah,
there's
absolutely.
if this is a way for us to give back, then by all means, yeah, I'd love to keep doing this for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep, cool.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out tonight and starting our second ever Tenno Roundtable.
Boom.
Like, that's it. Like I know, DJ, I wish you the best of luck with all your drops for the rest of stream tonight.
Thanks. It's been pretty shitty actually so far. So yeah, thank you.
For anybody else that's out there too, remember we've got a fashion frame contest going on in our Discord. So if you're interested in that kind of thing and you like pretty shiny things like I do, be sure to hop over.
That's right.
Yeah. 100%, 100%. So until next week, DJ.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, brother. Well, thank you so much. I can't wait. Thank you, everybody from both of our communities, for hanging out and being a part of this. It means so much to me, and I know it means so much to DJ as well.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, looking forward to next week, and I guess I will chat with you guys later.
Yep.
All right, dude.
Okay, later. Have fun tonight.
Have a good night.
You too.
See ya.
Bye. Well, that was fun, chat. That was awesome. What did you guys think of that? Maybe I probably should focus on maybe finishing this mission too. fun and interesting. I agree. I think there are a lot of, there are a lot of questions for new players too, and this could definitely benefit. Fun too. You guys think that was fun? Okay, cool. Yeah, I think there's a lot of benefit to this, especially for like newer players and even for us, like because we're still fairly new. I'm definitely not a baby Tenno anymore, but I definitely still don't know what the hell I'm doing, right? So yeah, for me to take a leak too. Actually, I messaged Mark during the Tenno roundtable, and I was like, dude, I gotta pee. Should we wrap this up? Toddler Tenno. That's hey. You know what, Nikiri? That's actually a fucking hilarious name. I might even make a place in Discord called Toddler Tenno. iPad dead, so you're on your PS4? Oh, okay, Rainbow. Rainbow, are you playing Warframe on your PS4 or are you on PC? What do you usually play Warframe on? DJ Toddler Gaming. I'm fucking done, dude. Actually, if Conjure's still here, I'm not sure if Conjure's still here. I know it's been a while. He redeemed a dance party. I think we'll do some DJing just for a couple of minutes just to kind of keep things fresh and then we'll get back to this. What do you guys think? What's up, Kingdom Key? How are you doing, man? Play on PC nowadays. So were you on console before? Did you come from console? Rainbow, one day, man. I was a console player for like a long time. A long time. I was on console all my life until about last year. I came to PC last year, so I've only been on PC for like a year. You started on PS4 back in 2015? Oh, so Kingdom, did you restart? Like, did you have to... I mean, I guess how was your... Yeah, I was going to say, Nikiri. Kingdom, how was your journey on, I guess, getting back into Warframe or starting from scratch? Because that's rough, man. That's rough. Put this on public and invite only instead now. Started on PC back in 2018. It was actually... Oh. Well, I mean, I don't want to say that everybody's probably going to say that. You've probably heard this before, but welcome to the Master Race. I was on PS4 for years, Kingdom. I was on PS4 for years, and I gotta say, like, changing and coming to the PC culture is amazing. I love the PC culture. However, let me hold that thought, chat. I will be right back. I do have to pee. We've been on stream for like 3.5 hours, and I've been drinking all this fucking pop right here. So give me a second. Let me pee. We're gonna get back to it, and we're gonna DJ some tunes for you guys. So hopefully you like it. So cheers, stream. 30 seconds. Be right back.
Fantasy.
Rainbow, thanks for the follow, dude. Thank you, man. I tried to make that quick. All right, I'm gonna rock some jams for you guys. I hope you like this. Conjure, if you're still here, this goes out to you, buddy. And Nikiri, you know, I've been thinking about you. And I think the Fighting Babies are going to make a guest appearance in the next few days, actually. So I might be bringing the Fighting Babies back very soon. Hope you guys enjoy this. We're going to take a couple of minutes, just spin some jams. Enjoy. fuck is Loof? Where's Loof been? Does anybody know where Loof is at? Is he okay? Crunchy, welcome back, dude. What's up? Yeah, Loof's Pizza probably showed up. Is that what he's doing? Oh yeah, Kingdom, man. This is something we do in between some of our sessions, man. I hope you enjoy. Kingdom, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Sit back, have like a cocktail, I guess, or something. Piece of pizza. That's right. This is a remix of Kids, man. Kids. MGMT. Oh man. Just vibing, man. Vibing, dude. Thank you, Rainbow. Appreciate it. I hope you like it, man. But that's just something, I know some of you guys are new here, but that's something that we do here in chat, like professional DJ and gamers, so decided that I'd mix the two together. I hope you enjoyed that. I guess the next question is what do we do from here? Oh man, my buddy's asking me to play some Rainbow Six. I think we might end the stream doing that. What do you think, chat? Just maybe a couple of rounds of Rainbow. Full-time gamer, part-time DJ. Yeah, I mean, that's what it's kind of turning into, right? Because I haven't had a chance to DJ in a while, to like a real audience. You guys are my audience, so. I just feel like, I feel like there's got to be more to just gaming, right? You can literally go anywhere on Twitch and see people playing video games, right? So I mean, why not just incorporate something different and keep it entertaining, right? That was kind of like my thought process on it. Whether or not the Warframe community is into the same music I'm into, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, I think Waffle. Damn, dude, that's rough. With the new helmet system is rocking an Umbral Frost Prime build with Elemental Ward, Arcane Guardian. My Snow Globe's health in one cast is over 27,000. Are you Kingdom? Have you gotten to the point where you are using helmet then? Okay. Cross, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I used to think I was a shitty DJ until I came here and you just reinforced that that's not true. I'm just kidding. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's really nice to hear. Oh, you ate Valkyrie yesterday? Can we get a rip in the chat for Valkyrie? Kingdom's Valkyrie is no more. You get an F in chat? Fuck. My mixes are fire. Thanks, man. You know what I was okay, so let me show you something, chat. This is very personal. All right. You see this sheet of paper right here? Okay. This is what I call an integrity checklist. Let me turn this music down because this is really important for you to hear. Whatever it may be in life that you want to get done or you want to accomplish, you should definitely take like a piece of printer paper like this, fold it 3 times, and put some things that you want to get accomplished during that week on a sheet of paper like this, and then actually hold yourself accountable to do these things. One of the things that I have here on this piece of paper is to make my own mixes and play the mixes while I'm gaming, while I'm playing Warframe or while I'm playing like Rainbow Six or whatever it may be, right? And that's my goal. So this is going to happen within the next week or so. I got a lot of other things kind of like on my plate right now because I decided that, oh, chat, another announcement. I don't know if you guys know this, but I decided that I'm going to try to go full-time on streaming. I'm going to try. And that's only because I just don't know when I can get back to work. Our governor of our state hasn't released anything that has given me any notion that I can get back to work anytime soon. And this was going to be my best year in business. Like my business was doing really, really well, and it just got all shitstorm now. Nice, yeah, it's scary, Nikiri. Waffle. It's kind of scary to think that I'm going to try to do this full time. But I don't know. I mean, thus far, I think, you know, you guys have been good to me, and the community, the Warframe community has been really good to me. So why not? You start your game design next Tuesday online? You're doing game design, Kingdom? Full-time streaming, I wish the biggest luck. Yeah, it's a long shot, dude. Cross, I don't even question your loyalty, brother. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, 2020 sucks, dude. 2020's been a shitstorm. You've been doing this for 2 years, Kingdom? Game design? That's awesome. I had friends that did that in Psionics, which is now owned by Epic Games. When I did music for Rocket League, so like during those days in 2015, I knew people that were in game design. I don't know if they're still there because the Epic Games bought them out, but they might be. This isn't Rogue Company, Potato. This is Rainbow Six, man. Actually, it's a good thing you said that because I need to edit the stream info. There we go. I updated the stream info so it doesn't look like I'm playing Warframe right now. Cause I don't want to piss some people off. They're gonna come near and be like, you're not playing Warframe, you're playing Rainbow Six. Then I have to put them in the toddlers chat in Discord. Okay, Waffle sounds good, man. 2020 will be in the history books. Yeah, it will be. It will be in the history books. A lot of people are going to remember this time, man. A lot of people are going to remember this time, and a lot of people are, like, I know for a fact, like, think about the times that we're in right now, chat, and think about, like, all with, you know, video cameras on your phones and all that shit. There's going to be so much footage of what happened this year online for people to look at in the future. Because like back in the day, if you think about it, like there wasn't, you know, people weren't running around with camera phones. They literally had to have like a video camera that they had purchased on them at that time in case something happened, in case something popped off, and so they can get it on video. There's always toddlers, DJ. All the stupid shit is documented too. It is. It's fucking dumb. Oh, dude, that's fucking dope, Kingdom. I think you're good, Kingdom. I think if you're, I mean, you're a gamer, right? Like, I think that's something that you can kind of, that's like a passion, right? Like, I know, dude, I had a flip phone, Cross. I had a fucking flip phone. Yeah, Kingdom, if it's your passion, dude, I mean, that's awesome. It goes hand in hand. It goes hand in hand with what you're doing in college. You remember those days too, Potato? Derek, you remember having a flip phone? I remember having a flip phone. DJ, I did have a pager. Okay, you're dating me now, Nikiri. I'm that old. I had a pager where, like, at that time, you know, I wasn't married, so like I was dating a bunch of different chicks, and like some of the things you could put on the pager, like 911 meant emergency, like you need to call me now. 143 meant I love you. Just a bunch of stupid shit like that. I thought that shit was actually hilarious. Dude, oh shit, you still have a BlackBerry? Goddamn. Let's ban Montaigne. I'm probably gonna do like 1 or 2 missions. Actually, I'm gonna bring Sav into the chat. What am I thinking? Hey Sav, Sav, you want to jump in Discord? Oh, he might be AFK actually. Cool, 2 you were expecting platinum? I barely... What's up, Mike? How you doing? I barely played this season, Mike. I hit platinum last season.
Can I jump in Discord?
2 seasons ago. You can, if you want.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Okay, we could just do game chat then. My dad had a pager. Yep. I'm probably old enough to be your dad, Potato. In 9th grade and learning binary. Oh, you're in 9th grade, Rainbow? So you're 9 or 10 years old? Wait, what's 9th grade? No, 9th grade is high. Yeah, how old are you, Rainbow? Honestly, I love the meme of the old phone keyboard in the comments. Like, what? Oh, okay, Mike. It's good to see you're back to life. I thought you were. I thought something was wrong with you. But I've been AFK too, Mike. So, I mean, I've been busy with like the streaming stuff. You're 15. Okay. So Rainbow, do you have your driver's permit? Like, can you drive with a parent or something on the road? You're gonna be a dad, Potato? Congrats, dude. Are you serious?
Secure the bombs.
No way, dude. You're gonna be a fucking dad? Mike, welcome to marriage. Welcome to marriage, Mike. Oh, chat, you know what? This is gonna be a disaster. First game on, this isn't ranked, but this is like unranked, so it's like, it plays like ranked, right? And people try really hard in this game mode.
10 seconds.
And, fucking dumbass Legion, dude.
5 seconds left.
And the problem with this is coming from Warframe, being able to like fly through the map and like bullet jump and stuff, you're so slow in this game. You're just really slow, so. So it's gonna take some adjusting and maybe some warming up. This game's all about holding like tight angles and stuff. There's a guy hanging from that rappel that can just dome me if I peek that again. Actually, I think I'm gonna try to peek at chat just to get my aim going. What are you doing, my guy? I heard that guy like laying down. Jesus, what an idiot. Nice. Let's see if I can catch somebody rappelling here. There's a Claymore right here. I need to shoot it, actually. Don't forget the what? The HCD. Fucking missed that drone.
Reloading!
Imagine shooting the Claymore and it goes off. If you're playing Call of Duty, like Warzone or something, that's how it is. Like the Claymores in that game are insanely powerful.
He's on red. Right there.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. I'm
Other
really
one's outside
lit.
90 window.
Yeah, I'm just really lit, so I'm gonna play objective if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine, bro. We can play numbers easy.
Cool. Yeah,
I can smoke off server door at 30 seconds too.
Sounds good. Fuck that, chat. I'm not playing numbers. I'm going for the kill. I'm greedy. I'm greedy. Look Look at that. Sophia, good night. That's diffuser at the window. I just killed her in 90 window.
Babes in position.
Now I'm gonna flank chat.
15
Like,
seconds.
I'm actually gonna flank this guy.
It's gonna be going on
On the
there.
stairs.
10 seconds left.
Stairs?
Be advised, Op 4 has
Nice, good
located
job,
a bomb.
guys.
Friendly's victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
Couldn't be. Oh my god, lol. It does that in COD. Used to play FPS games and still have COD in my rig. Dude, COD, why is COD so fucking big too? Like, why is that game it's such a fucking PC hog. Like, what is with that shit? I still love playing COD, and I think Mike is still in the chat, one of our mods, New Uprise. Like, we play it a lot together. There you are. I was like, I asked you in game chat. You didn't hear me in game
Secure the
chat?
bombs.
Well, I've been in Discord for like the last 5 minutes and 10 minutes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I didn't even see you. Like, I don't know. My bad. I didn't see you. I was talking to chat too.
You know, I've been in Discord for a long time.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly.
Should we get hatches? Let me go get these hatches.
There's one here.
I don't like getting hatches as Jaeger because I still have like all my
10 seconds.
ADSs to put down.
Yeah. Well, you only need one.
Crunchy said that the last update for COD was fucking 50 gigabyte.
four
Like,
has
why,
located a
dude?
bomb.
Why? Why is it
What?
so
For the
fucking
last
big?
one?
COD, dude.
I don't think it was it 50 gigs? I don't know.
Yeah.
Swapping.
Oh, why would Legion do that? Like, bro, that's my hiding.
Legion's crazy.
Crunch.
A bathroom window open here. Anybody watching Trench? Smoke?
I am.
Okay. Sounds like a black beard. Dude, let this Twitch challenge me. Oh, I'm being pressed here. Legion. You're flanking him right there. Oh my god. You guys are just pushing it.
That was Twitch, but there's another. Oh, glass is on my body. This one. One's main stairs. Crouch rocking down main right now.
Setting C4. Blowing nitro.
That was up here upstairs.
One Op 4 remaining.
Nice play numbers.
Friendly last.
Oh, fuck,
Make a
dude.
call out, Stab. Where is he?
Upstairs.
Watch out, he's above. He's got all those holes.
Taking another hole.
Stay on this cam for me. This is where I have to use my ears. Was hatch open?
I don't think so. That might have been Locker's hatch though. Listen for the drop.
Okay. Getting intense, chat. What is this guy doing?
I have no clue.
I don't even hear him. There he is.
15
Gonna
seconds.
come down these stairs.
10 seconds to go.
Shot cannon.
Friendly
Nice.
victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
Wow. I thought she was coming
that-
from the stairs, dude. It sounded like
Yeah.
the stairs.
Dude, Legion fucked me so hard, dude.
Blessed.
What happened? What did you do?
He impacted the floor above, so they pretty much had, you know, they could see directly in where I usually hide.
Yeah.
As
So you got
poles.
shot from above. That sucked.
Mm-hmm. Wait, where are we going?
The last location that we is
Security?
maps. Yeah, so like that kitchen area with security map. Yeah. I don't know, chat. What do you think?
Yeah, dude. Today,
What
I
do you
was
think
so
about
on my
Rainbow
game
Six
earlier.
so far?
I was so cracked up on just bunch of caffeine.
What, you're playing bad now or something, or what?
Yeah.
Protect the
Earlier,
bomb.
I had some Mountain Dew Game Fuel. I had McDonald's. What is it? Mocha Frap. Well, my aim was
You're
so
good.
on point.
You were doing it up, man. You were fucking
Oh,
doing
yeah.
it up.
And I thought I was gonna have a heart attack at one point.
Crunchy, you like Rainbow Six? I actually have somebody that's willing to join me messaging me right now, actually.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly.
Let me message him back. You're not good at the game, but it's really nice to watch people play. Yeah, I'm not good either, dude. I'm like decent at best.
Lies.
Shut up, Ted.
Used to be good.
I used to be
Are
really
you gonna
good.
play this with I or?
Nope.
We're all
Okay, I will then.
A lot of this game is like using like your
They're repelled on ping.
your game sense. Oh, okay.
They're in that little kitchen area.
Those flicks say otherwise. Don't be fooled by fake flicks. The jiggles. It's all about the jiggles.
Yeah, on this one on ping.
Yeah, don't peek that. I'm gonna actually rotate and peek this. Hold on.
Just a little hip fire.
Nice.
Never
Attaboy.
hurt anyone.
Attaboy.
They're upstairs. Oh, they have a ying.
Oh, she's on green.
Green
Green
stairs.
stairs. Green stairs.
Green stairs.
Green. Yeah, green stairs. See this? See this scope, chat? The snake scope? They're taking this away. They're actually making it less zoomable. Let's-
Oh, dude, that smoke's fucking me. I can't see.
Of course I've heard Escape from Tarkov. You're not playing because it's too large,
Oh.
Potato? What game? COD? Are you talking about COD? COD is a ridiculously large game. Oh, so check it out, chat. If you haven't played Rainbow Six, like you can get on cameras on defense, even on offense too, because you have drone cameras.
Oh no, my aim is bad.
And you can
So
see where
bad.
the enemies are and make callouts. It's pretty badass.
One friendly operator remaining.
Okay.
Mission failed. All friendlies were
R6 is
eliminated.
large too. Your kitty wanted
Don't
some
said anything.
attention. I could say a dirty joke right there.
Amazing.
Waffle. I could say a dirty joke. Do it. Your kitty needed some attention. I don't know. I'm not even gonna get into that, dude. Not at all. Oh, they banned Thatcher. Did that guy just shoot you through the wall without seeing you?
Pretty much.
Maybe he's the best. Maybe he's...
Could have been a call out too, but
Yeah, it could have been a call out.
Need to use your drone to locate
I
the
didn't know
bomb.
he was there.
Here we go, chat. So check it out. On offense, you get drones. Each operator gets 2 drones. You start off with this drone, and you look for where the objective is. You find the objective, you ping enemies, so you know what you're going up against, because there's a bunch of different operators in this game on defense. And yeah, sometimes you can place your drone in a very obscure place where...
10 seconds.
Oh, they have mute. I can't even take my drone up there, actually.
5 seconds.
All eyes.
They have a vigil. He's peeking something, so be careful. I heard him break
Locate
something.
and defuse a bomb.
He's downstairs. He's like by maps. So he's going... Vigil's like long bridge on the bottom floor, guys.
Okay, the pillbox door is prepped for some reason.
This is what's amazing about this game. Is you work together as a team, but unfortunate thing is that the community is pretty toxic.
Where were they, by the way? Upstairs?
Yeah, they're upstairs. I couldn't...
Okay.
They're upstairs, by the way, guys. I couldn't drone it because they have mute.
Yeah, we know. The bandits.
The unfortunate thing is that this game's got a toxic community. Only unfortunate thing. See if I can catch somebody rotating here.
The diffuser is no longer in your
Oh,
possession.
no. We don't want our thermite dead. Hold on. Are they running out, Sam?
I know. I have no clue. Yeah, they're peeking doorway.
The nature code.
Got him.
Nice.
Oh, 2 dog laying down in doorway, pixel peeking.
Warframe on PS4 is toxic? Are you serious? That's hard to believe. Can you stay on this drone? Bottom blue stairs, please.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch, dude.
Swapping mag. Drone active.
That sucks.
One red.
The diffuser has been secured.
One's
Friendly
90.
operator remaining.
This game is really hard to play on offense. You have to have like a good team to like drone and make callouts. Chat. So like when you just jump into a window not knowing where everybody's at, that's what happens. There's a community party called Parsing Kids for Charity. Got yourself another beer waffle? Let's go, dude. I'm gonna play Montaigne. I think we should push objective together, cause I think their roamers kind of kept us at bay there.
Well, I kind of got fucked by Maverick putting holes in the bottom of the...
Shame on you, Maverick. See what I'm talking about, chat?
Need to use your drone to locate a
So
bomb.
one of our teammates is mad at Maverick, one of our other teammates, and so it begins.
Your drone has found a bomb.
So it begins.
They got a cap.
I almost think Cap Town, Sophia should go upstairs.
Yeah, we definitely need some pressure upstairs, but I'm gonna hit Trench. There's a cap can trap at Trench. But if somebody wants to follow me, I'm playing Montaigne. Just play behind me. We'll clear at the bottom. We'll push objective. They won't know what to do. Trust me.
They got a frost too.
Yeah, watch out for their traps, guys. They're playing
10
a lot of
seconds
traps.
before insertion.
They know.
They know. Yeah, they absolutely know.
5 seconds to
They're
insertion.
like, they're cheating. They're like, this guy's playing Montaigne.
You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Decent game with friends. Yeah, I love this game, dude. I'm a huge fan of Search and Destroy. Maximo, there's a Capcan trap on that door. Can you get it?
That's on the bottom left.
Thank you. Does somebody want to follow me in here?
He's just playing trench around the corner.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna push this.
Okay, I can go.
I can push down there if you want one team.
I got 2 in front of me. They're peeking. They're just gonna constantly peek this door, actually. There's one here. Capcan's right here. I'm dead.
Diffuser is no longer in your possession.
I wish my team would just follow me, man. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to take upstairs.
See, now right there, chat. Here, let me mute myself. Right there, chat. If my team would have done what I asked them to do with Montaigne, when that Capcan's throwing that C4, he's in animation and he can't shoot. So somebody could have easily got an easy kill on that. As I was calling that out. The problem with people in this game is that they don't trust their teammates' callouts. That's why it's really essential to have like a really good team that plays regularly. But they seem to be handling it though. They seem to be winning this round. Yes, they can shoot the C4, but it's harder to shoot. It's better to shoot the operator than the C4. Because if you kill the operator, the C4 can't be triggered. That's why I never touched rank. I loved rank in this game, dude. Good job, guys. Nice job. I love rank. And I put about 4 or 5 years of my life into this game. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I got pretty high ranked on console. I got decently high ranked on PC before I started playing Warframe and other fun games that you guys normally see me playing. No more Montaigne for me. The team doesn't know how to play with a Montaigne, I don't think. So, let's go Habana. Go Habana. Habana banana.
One of you harbors just want to go like Thatcher.
Hatch?
Or,
Yeah.
That's true. Did you say Thatcher or Hatch?
He said
I
Hatch.
meant
Oh, I thought you said Thatcher. I was like,
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
They're gonna go maps, I'm assuming, just like we did. If we could take over
No, they
server
lost.
Drone has located a bomb.
or
probably
kayaks.
gonna run that back.
No,
Yeah,
they just
lost
went
it.
kayaks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant by run it back.
Habana banana. Habana banana.
I have a mute and a mouse here.
Watch this, chat. This is how you make friends on the enemy team.
10 seconds before insertion.
He's teabagging my drone.
Legion.
You've located a
They
bomb.
opened up
Make your
reception
way
door.
to its location.
I'm gonna leave
There's
this.
a goo mine in the
I'll leave
middle
this
of it.
drone here. Bandu is roaming archives.
Reload.
Use my
These
other
things are
drone.
close right now.
Check around the corners. Nobody's there. You got a rotation hole by archives here. And reception. Yep, Legion's over there. Front doorway.
He's by the printer. He ran back to close.
Nice.
Getting a sit rep.
They have a Cade. Can you do it right next to it, Smoke? Yeah, thank you.
Gemini stop.
One's upstairs.
Diffuser has been recovered.
Nice.
Yeah, cool. This thermite's an idiot.
Yeah, I gotta actually drone this now. Where'd you die from, Sam?
Right there. I died by C4 from underneath, so.
This guy's actually... Fucking eat shit and die, loser. Fuck you.
One up.
Ugh.
The diffuser has been secured. Must recover the diffuser. One friendly
Collapse on
operator
him.
remaining.
He's in
15
sight.
seconds.
Yeah, I'm slaying, dude, but that was terrible.
10
Like,
seconds remaining.
no communication. This guy flicked on both of us, and
Op
we lost
4
the round.
eliminated all friendlies.
Oh well.
I died by a C4 underneath, so.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
You should never lose a 3v1 like this. Your team should communicate with each other. Thanks,
And
man.
then-
Thanks, Crunchy.
Thermite. So, you know Smoke, who you killed upstairs? I saw him, shot at him, and Thermite ran in front of me and died.
Yikes.
And then blames me for it.
Yikes, big yikes.
Yeah. So.
We should have won that game, actually. This game should be over right now. 3v1. This is why, so chat, like if you see, I'm just gonna go sledge because I could care less about playing support right now. If you could see me and Savmoto, we've been friends for a while, like we played Siege together for a while. We're the only ones in our Discord because we're literally
We need to locate
the
a
only
bomb.
ones that really play this like game consistently together. If you have the full squad of like 4 to 5, and right there in that situation, 3v1, everybody's in Discord and chatting with each other. We know what to do. We know what we can collapse on the guy. Like that is essential. That's how you want to play this game.
The top
But
floor.
with no communication, that's you run in one at a time and you die. So
I got a mute.
10 seconds. 5 seconds.
ooh, wait. I'm gonna switch to construction act.
Your mission is to locate and defuse a bomb.
What the fuck is that yelling? You hear that, chat? See, this is another problem. No like game sense whatsoever. I'm going to shoot the camera. Ace walks right in front of me to shoot the camera, not looking at his teammate to see what I'm doing. So I could have easily killed him if he would have just jumped in front of me while I shot that camera. But me being an experienced player, I know, hey, maybe this guy's gonna
It's
walk
like
in
when I
front of me.
killed Thermite last round.
Mavik, can you just throw a nade through there so I can fucking open up the wall, please?
Sure, where at?
Nothing.
Okay.
I got it.
Time to ring some ears. Located a
So
bomb.
now we can walk through it, I'll read.
Changing mag.
Okay, well, last time that got me killed, so.
I did.
Mute's behind console.
I'm gonna try to bait somebody with my drone.
That's me.
I'm trying to watch the run out.
Drone is ready to go. Swapping mag.
One red. And it's playing red.
This guy's just laying in the corner like a fucking loser. Jesus. Oh, he saw me on his echo camera. That's how I knew I was coming
Drop the
through.
diffuser.
Easy kill.
Where?
Sam Fisher?
Oh, okay.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Who's Sam Fisher? How is Sam Fisher in this game? Am I missing something? Oh, they lost somebody off their squad.
The diffuser has been
Splinter
secured.
Cell? I played Splinter Cell a long time ago. Echo's just by green stairs in the doorway. Peeking 90 hallway.
15 seconds remaining.
He's 90, Echo's 90. Now he's back at
10
green
seconds
stairs.
left.
Well, my
Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
Splinter Cell was actually a badass game. I remember Splinter Cell being really like stealthy. Oh yeah, I think he is called Zero Cross. Yeah. You know what, chat? We're gonna do something else this time. I'm gonna play Maestro. He's in Siege? What do you mean he's in Siege? Are you? Oh, you're talking about one of the guys, Zero. Which operator is it? I don't know. Is that right? Really? That's actually cool because that's a Tom Clancy game too.
Secure the bombs.
The new operator, Sam Fisher. Interesting.
Activated device.
Yeah, I'm not sure, dude.
Going up.
I don't play this game lately at all. Like just a couple times here and there. And like even now, like this
5
is like,
seconds and counting.
dude, this is like a treat for you guys, I guess. Because I rarely play this game anymore. When the new season comes out, I'm really interested to play though. That should be good enough. Okay, so it's 3. I forgot how to use those actually. That's how long it's been, chat.
Village on my body.
That's a beauty.
How's our bandit dead already? What the hell? We're on defense. Stay in my Maestro cams if you can.
Lay the net.
How is
They got an
everybody
ace.
dying, dude?
Bomb has been located by Op 4.
Hey, jump me.
There we go. See, nobody's watching this now, which makes me nervous.
Op 4 has located a bomb. You know what to do.
Mid-wall, like.
I was like, what's that noise? Did you hear how late that call came? Main wall, guys. Main wall's open. Lazy callouts, dude. Lazy callouts.
Oh, dude, my aim is whack. Dude, what the fuck? Oh my god.
One op 4
I'm not
remaining.
on my... Dude, like this...
You're good, Sav. 30 seconds. I wish this guy would get off this cam.
Got you again.
What happened to my other camera? Oh, there it is.
15 seconds. One friendly remaining. 10 seconds to go.
90.
5 seconds remaining.
Nice job,
Friendly's
Sav.
victorious.
Let's go.
Hostiles
Dude, I'm about to go open an energy drink. My aim is so bad. Look at this. Like, buh.
That's better than what I've been doing. Actually, I'm doing not too bad. I got 7 kills right now. Me and you are carrying this squad, actually. This Vikinins guy is probably on Vikinin. Oh, level 27? Yeah, get reported.
Dude, I can't do anything. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
we're reporting this. So chat, it's now an offense to start a new account as a Smurf account on this game. And so when people come in here, this guy's probably like a former like champion or diamond or something like that, trying to flex and fucking unranked. So we're gonna report him, and hopefully his account gets pooped on. Yeah, it's the only thing you can report, I think. Waffle. You took your meds this morning? Twitching
We need
girl
to
you have a
locate a
crush
bomb.
on weirded
Nah,
out? Was weirded out? What kind of meds are you taking, Rainbow?
Advised your drone has
Like-
located a bomb.
Gotta go full sweat mode?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I'm just gonna sledge open this door and just maybe go in like a maniac? I don't know.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, it should have been griefing. My bad.
10
See,
seconds
this,
to
and
insertion.
going back, this is how long it's been since I played this game. It should
5
be griefing,
seconds
you're
before
right.
insertion.
I'll report him for that, too.
What?
You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Oh, we can't report him again. Level 27 with
Drone
12
is ready to
kills.
go.
This guy, and I saw the way he plays. He's really good. You shouldn't be smurfing like that in this game. Bannable offense. Bannable offense. People just gotta make community shit. Trying to make it better. Oh my god, luckiest kill of my life. What was that guy doing peeking that?
Hacks.
Diffuser has been
Hacks.
recovered.
That guy's gonna report me. They're peeking the same door by Trench. I'm gonna fucking nade this dude.
I'm about to pull up.
I've been spotted.
Drop the
God
diffuser.
damn it, dude. Fuck. You're a loser. Fucking 13 kills.
Thank you.
Yeah, as soon as I stood up because I was getting spotted. They have a Valkyrie cam right up here. You could see it right on my camera chat, and I didn't even see it. But
Maybe lucky hit fire.
But when it comes to being on offense,
One
if
op
you
4
don't...
remaining.
Oh, wow, we're actually going to win this? I'm actually surprised.
Oh, you got him.
When it comes to being on offense in this game, if you don't make ballsy moves...
Okay.
Op 4 neutralized.
Nice shot, man. Nice win. Hey, good job, guys. Nice win. Yeah, when it comes to offense on this game, like, you're not making ballsy moves, and you're not, like, actually pushing in. The biggest problem with being on offense in this game is that people get too scared to, like, drone out and push in. They're too afraid of dying. Like, I know
I don't
where
know how
people
I got
hide in
MVP,
this
not gonna lie.
game. I know where people hide in this game, so, like, I push where I need to push. If that Valkyrie cam wasn't spotting me right there and it didn't see me for that one guy to kill me, like, I would have been it's so hidden. Somebody would have been in that bathroom and they would have got domed. Because that shield was, like, blocking my left side, so they didn't see me. They couldn't see me laying down there unless they really peeked it. chat, I think we're gonna end stream because I know most of you guys come here for Warframe, but thanks for watching us sweat a little bit in some Rainbow. I think tomorrow night is gonna be mostly Warframe though. We're gonna play mostly Warframe. Thank you, Crunchy. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out, guys, and thanks for joining us for our 10-0 roundtable tonight. I think that was fun. Let's see who we can raid. Just give me a second. Is there anybody you guys would like to raid? Or any suggestions, I guess? If you have any suggestions, tell me in chat. Oh, actually, you know what? I know who we can raid. Let's raid Rebel. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too, Nikiri. And Nikiri, if you're comfortable with jumping in and doing that with us, I'd love to have you, dude. It's okay, guys. I know who we're gonna raid, actually. Vort was in chat earlier, but he's got like almost 1,000 people watching him. I want to raid somebody that's actually gonna talk to you guys. Well, he talks to his chat as well. Like but it's a super busy chat, so I don't know if like he's gonna have enough time to get everybody's messages. So we're gonna raid Rebel. He's only got 45 people watching him, so he'll be able to actually interact with you guys. So in 9 seconds, we're gonna raid. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Okay.
Friggin' Vor. Because he did it again. Oh, he's on top of me again. Oh no. DJ, Dan